Hi guys, I'm so excited to have you on this amazing Food Freedom Forever program. Now, the program is a 6-stage process, but it starts with the 2-week brain and body reboot. And this 2-week brain and body reboot will really set you off in the right frame of mind. It will help you to understand what's going on in your brain and your body, and we will be detoxing you of all of the foods and substances that are causing you to crave and have insatiable hunger. It's very structured, it's very specific, but it really works. Now, I'm really hoping that you're going to continue on with me at the end of this 2 weeks. But this first stage on its own is a really good starting point. You're going to learn all about the body and the brain and how it's not your fault that you can't control your eating. You'll learn all about the science, the psychology, and how the foods that you're eating are setting you up for failure time and time again. It's a new, improved reboot because I've now brought in the evidence and science that I've learnt during my training as a food addiction professional, and therefore I've adapted the program to support this evidence. This 2 weeks alone will give you a real immersion and get you in the right frame of mind, get you back on track, learn loads of things about psychology and the science behind eating, and also about how the brain and body work together. It gives you a really good boost of nutrition to help you not just lose the weight, but to keep it off, because that is the key. The average weight loss in this 2 weeks alone is between 10 and 11 pounds, and that's been consistent over the previous 8 times. We're now in November 2021, so at 8 times that we have done this, it consistently has been that type of result, and there is no reason why you can't get that. So you're going to be learning about the brain and how the brain works, and you're going to understand, that obsession, that absolute compulsion to eat, so that even though we wake up in the morning at night, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're not going to eat anything that we perhaps shouldn't today, so I'm not going to eat any chocolate or go near any cakes, and by 4 o'clock, we've messed it up, we've done it. Like, why have I eaten that chocolate cake? Why did I do that? We beat ourselves up over and over again. I want to tell you that it is not your fault. And I want to tell you that by the end of this 2 weeks, you're going to have a really good understanding of why that it's not your fault and some tools to help you to overcome that. Now, I'm not going to promise you it's going to be easy, because you're going to be detoxing off lots of nasties such as sugar, flour, alcohol, caffeine, and all of these things that we put in our body on a regular basis are actually toxins. That means they're poisonous to us. But because we're eating them in very small amounts, we don't die for them. Well, not immediately anyhow, but they are poisoning our body. They're making our liver and our body work so hard, and they're changing our brain chemistry. And when our liver is working so hard and our brain chemistry is changed, it can't concentrate on releasing the weight it needs to do. All it's doing is concentrating on getting rid of those toxins and trying to live while it's being systemically poisoned every single day. But because you're going to be detoxing for the next few days, you will start to feel probably quite poorly, because you're withdrawing from them and your body is detoxing and getting them out as quick as it can. It can make you feel quite poorly. You can have headaches. You can have aches and pains all over your body and your legs and your arms. You can feel quite tired. You can feel pretty irritable. So I'm absolutely urge you to make sure that during this 2 weeks, you try not to take too much on. Try if you can to give yourself the best chance. Get some early nights, get your head on the pillow earlier, have lots of hot baths, look after yourself, lots of love, self-love and self-care. You can take paracetamol or Tylenol if you are feeling aches and pains, that's absolutely fine. Drink plenty and plenty of water. You're asked to drink 8 glasses of water per day on this program. The more water you can have, the more it will flush out all of those toxins quicker. So I don't promise you that it's going to be easy that first few days. The first 5 or 6 days can be pretty tough. But what I can promise you is that if you do this reboot 100% and you give it all, your all, by the end of the 2 weeks, you will feel amazing. Not just physically, but mentally. You will have lost some weight. You will have stopped your cravings. You will have detoxed off loads of those bad foods. You will have more energy, you will be sleeping better, your skin will feel better, and you will feel unstoppable. You need to give it 110%, and you must follow this plan to the letter. It's a scientifically designed plan. Everything, the nutrition, the psychology, and everything has been put in place so that they all work together. Now, that doesn't mean if, for example, you fall off track on day 5 that you stop. That's not what I'm saying. You get straight back on track. You reach out to somebody, you reach out to me or Steph, you reach out in the group to everybody else. People will help you and you carry on from where you were. But what I do mean is don't pick and choose the bits you want to do. Don't make your own plan up. It's really important with this 2 weeks that you just do exactly what it says on the tin. That's how you're going to get the amazing transformation that you deserve. Stop the cravings, stop the obsessional food thoughts, lose some weight. So invest everything, give it 110%. Make time for the videos. You don't have to do the videos on the exact day that it says. You can binge watch them if you want, either at the beginning, or at the end, or the middle, whenever it suits you. And we've made the plan so that you can do that now. Make time for the videos though, but make time for the tasks. Try and give this about an hour at least a day for you to invest in yourself, because you're so worth it. Each day there's going to be tasks to do, except for the middle weekend and the last 2 days. Like I said, you don't have to do all the tasks on the day I suggest. If you prefer to do 1 or 2 videos in a row because you've got time to do that, then please do, because there's quite a lot to watch. In the middle weekend and the last 2 days of the program, there are no tasks to give you time to catch up. Bear in mind that some of these videos were made at the beginning of the pandemic in 2019 in a program that I did. And I've purposely kept them in like that because at that time they gave us some real valuable situations to see some of the parts of our subconscious brain at work around the pandemic. So in a minute, I'm going to go through the Reboot program document with you, so that you can see how it all works. If you have done the reboot before November 2021, then you must download this new pack, as we have made it much easier, changed some of the recipes and the choices, and you can now access everything in one place. Hi guys, so I want to take you through the first part of the Food Freedom Forever program. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited that you're on this journey with me. What is going to be a life-changing 12 months of your life. You are going to learn so much about your relationship with food, about yourself, about food addiction, and you're going to feel like a different person by the time this process is finished. Absolutely amazing. However, what I want to talk to you about first of all is the first 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks are where you are going to detox off all of the nasties. So you are going to have a day-by-day plan in this 2-week brain and body reboot. You're going to have a food plan. You're going to be looking at some eating psychology. You're going to be looking at emotional eating and your specific personal triggers for that. Now, all have given you access to this document, the Brain and Body Reboot document, and everything that you need, you can get from here. So what you have here, this is just the cover, the front cover, and then you can look inside at the contents. When you click on one of these, it will take you to the right page, the appropriate page for where you want to go. And you can see there's 15 days in here. and then there's an agenda and other things I'll show you in a minute. But there's 3 stages. There's your detox stage, the stomach shrinking stage, and the back to basics stage. So I'm just going to take you through these a little bit. This is the introduction that tells you all about the Food Freedom Forever program and all the different stages in that program for you to read, and just a little bit of an introduction from me. On here, you will see my introduction video, which is this video that you're watching now. It's just in there for you to be able to catch it if you're not sure what you're doing. And then you've got your live sessions agenda. So these are here is a Zoom link. All of the live sessions are from this same link at the top here. When you click on the link, it takes you through to Zoom. And the password is NOV Reboot, all lowercase. And these are the different live sessions during the 2 weeks, starting with Friday night at 7:30, we've got our welcome party. And culminating on the very last day at 4 o'clock, we've got the discussion about the next 28 days. On this page here are the links to the recipes you're going to need. This is for days 6 to 10, and this is for days 11 to 14, and I'll take you through those in a moment. But it starts off with your detox stage. Now, you've got your morning meditation. I really, really suggest that you do these morning and evening routines because it will increase your vibrational energy. It's going to put you in a more positive vibrational energy. And when we are, whatever energy level we are in is what we attract. If you're in a higher vibrational energy, you will attract higher vibrational things into your life. And this meditation is 7 minutes long. I just suggest you do it every day. You don't have to do it with your eyes shut. It's not an eyes shut meditation. You can actually do it while you're in the shower, brushing your teeth on the way to work, but just do it in the morning. Then you've got your evening gratitude. So this is when you just get in bed at night, like me there, and you're just going to write down 5 simple things that you are grateful for that day. This again raises your energy and it quietens the amygdala. Meditation and gratitude all quieten the amygdala, which means that you're going to crave less and stress less. Then we go into each of the days. On this side, it tells you about what you're going to be doing food-wise. And then here, you will find the links to the videos and tasks when you go here. So it will take you through to the links. I'm just going to show you what that looks like now. So it'll take you through to a website. And here is the mindset part. So this is the introduction from me, introduction with Steph, and then this one about insatiable hunger. That's really important at the beginning for you to understand. And then all you're going to do on day 1 is to fill in this questionnaire, which is an emotional eating quiz. When you've done the emotional eating quiz, I just want you to jot down your numbers that you got against each section, and the rest of it will come apparent later on in this program. So each day you're going to go through these. Now, what I do suggest you do is at the top here, you can see where you download. You can download your own version of this, and really suggest you do that and rename it something else, because these boxes you can fill in. So you can use it as a fillable worksheet that you can actually fill in yourself and save your own copy to your, if you save it into something like Dropbox, you can access it from anywhere. You can access it from your phone, you can access it from your tablet, you can access it from your desktop. And each day it will give you a checklist of things that you need to do, and you can tick them off if you wish, your 5 gratitude things and your water at the bottom. So you can see you go through day 1, day 2, and each time there's all these different things. These are the tasks that you need to do. Those are the links to the videos, the meditation, and what you need to have completed. Now, you don't have to do all of these things on the same day that it says. In the previous Reboot, I would only drip feed the videos to you each day, but I've decided from this one is to let you have them all at once, because some people decide that they want to binge watch them all in one day because they've got a whole day of work or something, and then they don't get behind. So you can do these whenever you want during this process, but I do suggest you try to get them all done within the 14 days, and that's when you're going to have the most benefit from them. So each day you're just going to go through doing the tasks, completing them in here, watching the videos, and it gives you day by day all the things that you're doing. Now, day 5 is the clear liquids only day. This is the day that a lot of people worry about because you will just be drinking clear liquids. It's a fast day. And half a pint of milk, semi-skimmed milk. You can have half a pint of semi-skimmed milk as well. Surprisingly enough, by the time you get to this day, you will probably be quite happy not to have food. It takes away the thought process. A lot of people really like day 5. And by day 6, you should start feeling much better. So in the first 5 days, you need to expect not to feel so brilliant. So you may very well have headaches, you might have migraines, aches, shakes, aching of the body, all sorts of different things. But by day 6, you should be beginning to feel a lot better. And you're going to go through the stomach shrinking phase. So this is where you're going to be having soups and shakes, but it's not your normal, like I say, Cambridge diet soups and shakes. These are really good nutritional soups and shakes that have been chosen specifically for this detox. And they are, how can I put it? There are specific ones you can buy from the shop, but we prefer you to actually make your own. So I'm just going to show you. This is the day recipe pack. And in here, you will see, I'm just going to go up, there's about 6 different homemade shakes. This one's a vegan one, mojito. Then we've got the berry smoothie, which is a vegan one again, carrot cake smoothie, mixed berry protein shake, chocolate and peanut butter protein shake, and then there are some shop bought options as well. Okay, so just bear in mind that you can use these shop bought options, but only these ones, because they've got the right type of sweetener and they've got the right nutrition. So no others other than the ones that are on here. And here you've got your 2 different soups. There's a super success soup, which is what we suggest mainly for winter. And then there's a summer one if you wanted a change of them. In these, you can change the vegetables if you want, as long as you don't put like really what you call carby veggies in, like parsnips and sweet potatoes and things like that. But you can change up the vegetables. And this is for day 10. There is a pancake recipe, but that will be more apparent in a moment. So these are your recipes for days 1 to 6 to 10, sorry. You have 3 smoothies a day and up to 4 portions of the soup. And that's what you're going to be having in half a pint of milk for those few days. And then for the first 2 days, that's all you have. And then we add little bits in as the time goes on. So if we go back to here, you'll see this is day 6, where you're just having soup and shakes. The same on day 7. But by day 8, you're going to be adding some soft protein in. So you choose 2 of these. You can have some cottage cheese, some Greek yogurt, poached eggs, beans, I think it's in there, reduced sugar baked beans. So you can have those. So you're adding those in as well. Day 9, you're going to be adding some firm protein in and some fat. And you can even have some green veg and berries in there as well. So and then the day 10, you've actually got some grains like beans, oats, which means that's why you can have pancakes. Then you've got some other bits of the worksheet. Days 11 to 14, you're going to be adding food back into your diet. I'm not going to go through all this, you can read it, but what you need to do is to plan out your days 11 to 14, a breakfast, lunch, a dinner and a snack, and then you post it to the group and you stick to it. And there's really good reasons for that, and I'll be explaining that as you go through the week. But again, we need to, there's some other things to fill in here. I'm going to take you to the recipes section and then you can have a look at this. And here's some of the recipes. So you've got days 11 to 14, you're going to get 1 snack and 3 meals. And there's your planner again, kitchen conversions, and then you've got some different breakfasts. You've got a porridge, pancakes again with strawberries and chocolate hazelnut spread, brunch, granola, muffins, berries, and then onto your lunches, different salads and soups and things for you to take with you if you're working. And then you've got loads of lovely dinners here. Lovely comforting pies, salmon, curries, satay. These are some really lovely meals. And then some very big, quick basic ones if you just want a quick one you get home and you haven't got time to cook. And then you've got some different snacks to choose from as well. So there's plenty in there, plenty of different choices that you can have. So basically it's all in there, and I will be putting a link as well to the Facebook group in there, so you can go straight to the Facebook group from this as well. Everything is in here for you to see, and you can do it all from one place, and here again are your recipes. So hopefully that's great. You'll be able to understand it, and if you've got any questions, just let me know. Okay guys, take care.